if there was a buzz topic of the moment in the business community, it would have to be innovation. I mean, it seems like innovation is the answer to every business problem. Have sales dipped? Innovate. Has the economy tanked? Innovate. Have your competitors used a new technology? Well, you better respond and innovate yourself. In fact, in the first 3 months of 2012, there were 255 books published with the word innovation in the title. And currently, if you look at publicly listed companies, 40% of them will report they have a chief innovation officer. Now, of course, innovation is a critical strategy if you're going to stay relevant as times change. I mean, the opposite of innovating, which is to stick with the past, be unwilling to change, be unwilling to respond, that is a surefire path toward obsolescence. And yet what we often don't readily acknowledge is that innovation has a dark side. You know, HP co-founder David Packard put it this way. He observed that great companies are more likely to die of indigestion from too much opportunity, too many new things, too many new initiatives, new innovations, rather than starvation from too few of those things. I mean, look at some examples of companies in recent decades that have got to the point where they've over-innovated and have paid a high price. Think of Rubbermaid, for instance. In the mid to late 80s, Rubbermaid as a company was one of the most innovative companies on the planet. You had Procter & Gamble, 3M, and Rubbermaid. I mean, they were releasing a new product pretty much every day. They had a strategic objective of entering a new product category every 12 to 15 months. And this frenetic pace of new things, new products, new initiatives, new innovations started to catch up with them. In the early 1990s, Rubbermaid turned their first quarterly loss in decades. And by 1995, things were so perilous, the company was forced to sell. You look at another example of the cement giant Blue Circle. Blue Circle went from the business they were familiar with, which was producing concrete, and they decided to innovate and grow into areas where they perhaps didn't have the knowledge or the expertise. They entered property management and bathroom furnishings, even lawnmowers. And as a company, things got steadily worse over the 90s to the point where in 2001, Blue Circle had spread themselves so thinly with all these new products and projects they'd innovated into, they also were forced to sell off. And so while innovation and growth is important, and it's critical if you're going to stay relevant, beware of stretching yourself too thinly. Beware of changing for the sake of changing. Beware of entering the mode of empire building, growing in an unsustainable way. Remember the words of Caesar Augustus when he said this: hasten slowly. That is wise advice in our frenetic business world. Innovation, it's powerful, it is critically important, but it has a dark side.